Hey, it's your boy Operable Skin with Hades again. Alright, so the goal of today just started. Darkness, that's what it's called. Alright. The goal today is kill Megan.
Stupid skeleton twins.
I died to the skeleton twins last time. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew right now, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Whoa, you just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice. I always wondered what would happen if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off.
Bro, why is your boy talking shit? I ain't see you out there helping me. Like, what were you doing?
Okay.
Alright.
Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
Yo, we got Mega Man bombers chilling. Construction workers, I think.
Keep at it, lad. I've known great men throughout my life, and I can always tell when someone's better than their circumstances. Fight like I'd fight out there.
I don't know what that means,
Look
buddy.
hell as you once did, Achilles. Though doubtless many of the shades who stand against me first arrived in Tartarus because of you. What are they on about now?
Telling you, Achilles is the strongest there ever was. 1v1, I take this man, hands down. And by me, I mean Zagreus. Because I ain't doing shit.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Alright, so house contractor operating this. So outside of these, I think those are useful. This is obviously just cosmetic, I'm assuming. I mean, ain't nothing else baller than having a pool in your damn bedroom, bro. All these colors that I probably will not touch. Alright, some of them I might. Some of them. You need that good lighting.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea. What's that there? Something from the Fates?
Why did I open this bag up again? What? What am I doing?
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
I got nothing else to do. I might as well just use the gold.
Nice.
Help you out, help me out.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
Haven't outgrown anything until I can kill
forget you,
Megan.
Nix, I swear it.
Alright, so this is
Be
post-production
stronger.
Operable Skin. As you heard in the beginning, I was all hype and good to go on Mountain Dew. At least I thought I was.
There.
But, bro, the commentary for that video was terrible. Even worse than the
I'll
first
sleep when
part.
I'm dead.
Which, I mean, most people made it like, what, 7 minutes? And they said, nah,
Skelly.
I can't do
Been
it.
here the whole time.
So, I haven't
need
watched
more
this
cathonic
video.
keys
I
for
made
this.
this video like a week, 2 weeks ago.
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran boatman guy. Use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
They're combined. It was like 20 minutes of straight silence. I didn't know what I was doing.
Let's
I'd
go,
been up
Coronact.
for what, damn near 20 hours, and I was like, dude, I can record. I'll just take some caffeine, you know, and I'll be good. I can just talk it through to try to stay on a schedule. I'm off the schedule anyway, so it didn't even matter. So once I realized I had to redo it again, I was like, I just didn't feel like it. I am double tapping this movement, so sketchy, by the way. So, whatever happens in this video, this will be somewhat new information for me as well.
Miss me, boyo?
Hopefully the commentary can be completely fair and I'm not talking in fucking circles like I was doing in the other one.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer. Enchantments for my weapon.
Your attack fires a wave that pierces foes. Your dash strike hits twice, deals plus 20 damage, and double Nova. Your special hits twice, but no longer knocks foes away. I mean, it's the beginning of a run. I don't know what the smartest pick would be.
Thank you.
But dude, it's been wild lately. Yesterday, I did I'm sure you guys have heard of the company called iFly. It's like indoor skydiving. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, you know? I had a ton of fun with me and the other person that I went there with. Mind you, we look ridiculous because it's two adults, and then the other people had just brought their kids. So it's just two adults and then two kids, but we're on the same par because we have never done that shit. So we get in these little baggy suits, right? Which I guess I don't even know why. I guess just because they're public suits, because when they show the other videos, like professionals are in like skin tight. I mean, the instructor was in a skin tight suit. But whatever, I didn't care. So,
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
God knows I'd need more life because dude, I don't know what I was doing in the first one. And then they pretty much just, the first trip, because you're like a new flyer, they just kind of have you chilling there. Like, you're just in the air, which the air's the coldest thing in the world, which feels fantastic after they had us around for like, I shit you not, like 20-25 minutes of me and this person just sweating our asses off, just in the lobby. Still dressed in the suit with a helmet and goggles on. So they just have you chill there, and you're there for like a minute at a time. And the dude's just holding you like a Gatling gun, pretty much, like a baby in anti-gravity. Like this is Death Stranding. And he's just kind of spinning you around, showing you off like you're a baby orca. And everybody who's waiting, they're just around the edge and they're just staring at you. Just like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, look at him. Oh.
Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight and I was spurred to act.
Okay. Define, strike. You already know what she does at this point. Everything's deflect. You definitely picked it up faster than me because I know I was definitely rereading it again. Like, I think this might be new. So he's just showing you off. Mind you, I'm not like a huge person, you know. But these kids, don't be offended. One of them was large, big boy. It's just his cheeks rippling as the wind is brushing by his face, dude. It looked crazy. Like all his cheek fat went up to right underneath his eyes. Sorry, I definitely smacked the mic. Went right up to his eyes, and he looks like he can barely see. Like he's just staring out from underneath his lids barely, because the fat's just too much.
Tombstone, just great.
So it's definitely not the most flattering if you are a larger boned individual. But towards the end, we just did a high flight. So it shoots you up to like, I think it was like 50 or 60 feet. Mind you, this dude's holding your suit the whole time to make sure that you don't to make sure you don't start freaking out. And you're still just 60 feet up in the air. You're still just being spun around. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, look at him. And then it gets to the point where he gets you to start to turn yourself. You know what I mean? And dude, he puts the smaller kid in there because you're in there one at a time. And he just puts him on his stomach, and this little kid just starts rotating around like an otter in water. He's flailing. Mind you, this was the second time, or the third time actually.
One less giant evil crystal then.
Got Zeus chiming in.
I wonder, nephew, whether you're prepared as yet to harness the surpassing power I shall grant you now. Don't take this blessing lightly, and may you use it well.
I promise you I will not. I will use this most irresponsibly and probably get myself hurt. So he's just flipping and flailing around like an otter in the water.
Souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Thanks, man, 'cause I didn't feel like explaining that. And the instructor looks at him, and I mean, he's near the bottom, so it's not like he's in danger. He looks at him, and then he looks at the dude operating the machine, the big old giant wind tunnel, and he just started laughing while this dude's just flopping and flailing around. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. They said once you go back for the second time, you can learn how to flip, and I think do like obviously spins and stuff like that. But I think they said around the second or third time that's when you can start going in the wind tunnel with somebody else, because hopefully you know what you're doing. You're not
lots of these upon Olympus.
Freaking out. So if you haven't done it, if you have not done iFly, I suggest that you do, because not only is it fun as shit, but it definitely will earn you brownie points for whoever you take there. As long as they don't like freak out about
I can use this
about being weightless or having no control over their body. But now the side story's done, I guess we should talk about whatever is happening on the screen. I did find out, guys, that that little stupid thing that I was calling honey, it's called nectar. Very simple. They put it up on the screen, and I voluntarily chose to ignore the fact that I was being told what it was called, and just chose to call it the wrong thing for I think a combined of an hour. It was like 40 minutes of the last one, and then I think it was like about 20 minutes, so like halfway through this one. I was just like,
something.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this honey.
Oh no.
I find you here.
What is going on? Oh, it's like a Hades special room. I don't think it's always survived for however long, but I don't think I'm doing that bad, man. I didn't take that much damage. I'm pretty sure I was feeling pretty good about myself for most of this.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
I'm picking up some gold.
A few more
And
moments.
throwing stuff out pretty recklessly, but it's like skulls and Herculeans, whatever they're called, which again I'm going to voluntarily choose to not call them whatever their proper term is.
They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Not that bad. It's like 50%, man. What are these? Oh, little jumping landmine thing. If these popped up earlier, I wasn't paying any attention. I was still hyped about flying up in a wind tunnel. So
Surprise.
oh yeah, we introduced spawners and stuff now. We're like slowly starting to get in to like what is Hades, I'm assuming. Like early Hades. You know, so might be here for a little bit. I don't know if I kill Megan at the end. But the way I was playing that survival room, I'm pretty sure we did not take her out.
Oh, it's her. That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
I know a lot of people swoon over
She's offering an exchange.
Aphrodite. In this game, I don't think she's that attractive. She looks weird. I don't know if it's the shadowing. Oh, weak is like a status curse. In case you're not reading the screen, in case you're choosing to just have me on the background, which is a very questionable choice. But I don't think Aphrodite is that attractive. There's like a weird point on her head where you don't know where it transitions into hair.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
It will continue to not be persistent. To not be persistent. It's not gonna work. I'm killing Meg. If anything else, I do nothing else in Hades, and nothing else on YouTube. I'm killing Meg. I hope not all the fights in Hades end up being like Meg, because my old man fingers cannot deal with the type of zooming that I have to constantly do like I'm playing Dragon Ball Z. Which, speaking of, I just looked at Kakarot, and I'm disappointed in that game that for the 30th time, I'm just playing the same thing that I've watched on TV, like 20, 25 years ago? Like, dude, I understand. With Goku, he turned Super Saiyan when he, big spoiler, by the way, for whatever reason, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, he turns Super Saiyan, kills Frieza, and then he goes on, and they give a big plot point to Gohan, and Gohan becomes this super cool badass for like 4 episodes, and then after his dad is like, hey, beat the shit out of my kids, and then they ruin his character, and then Goku does everything else. Like, can I get I don't even know if I want an original story or if I'm just tired of playing the same what happened to my man.
Cheers for that, Meg.
I don't even know what happened. I think I just ran into something and killed myself.
Hello? Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't know, I'd rather be killed by Meg than the damn twin skeletons.
You are the best, you know that, don't you, boy?
Damn right. You gotta pet him for good luck whenever he's appeared. Maybe that's why I didn't do that well the first time. Just for whatever reason, Cerberus was missing.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Ooh, I like gifts,
Are you
okay.
giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
This man gave me a Pokedex. An unfinished Pokedex. This is nearly empty, bro. I'm pretty sure what I said was I'm not really going to read these, so if you want to read them, you're going to have to pause and read them. Maybe once I learn more, I'll be more enticed to actually read but the first articles are, I'm pretty sure, are meaningless.
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All three mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Here we go again looking at this. I'm trying to find some use to these damn runs where I'm dying, doing nothing.
Have you yet satisfied your foolish urges? Perhaps a lashing from the Fury's whips would set you straight.
I'm gonna need a couple more tries
I
there,
with him
Pops.
already, thanks.
Such nonsense. First you defy me openly, and now you lie. On my next meeting with the Furies, we'll have a word about all this. You rest assured.
You know what he's saying. He's saying, Pops, I get it in.
Wish I could be there to see your face.
Oof.
I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And why, I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
Bro, we need all the help we can get. But back to this Dragon Ball Z talk. I'm just overplaying the same story. For the love of God, Bandai, give me something else. Anything else. I'm pretty sure I went for that spear. You damn right I went for the spear. Because the sword's not working for me.
Hey, once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check.
Now we got champion enemies. I'm not surprised. It's pretty standard. Look at it. Look at the moves that I'm doing right now. All the backstab. Don't do it to him, bro. That wasn't... It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
The
What the hell?
courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's like you made me run all the way over there to tell me nothing.
Let's see here.
I don't have any more keepsakes. I can level up the bracers though. So that means I find a good keepsake.
I'm ready.
Just keep using it, level it up, make it even more useful. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that's broken, but you best believe I'll be looking for something that is.
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus,
Hey, it's the boy from Game of
message.
Thrones. What's his name?
Ahoy there, little Hades.
Oh, never mind.
Recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
This man's a straight surfer. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. You got Bloodshot,
Looks like I caught
where
a big
your
one.
cast damage is it's just pretty much all of Poseidon stuff knocks me away. Pretty clear cut. Oh yeah, learn more about my weapons and whatnot. I was reading it. I'm not reading it again. Sorry about that. Back when the 6 Elder Gods sealed the Titans in the deepest recesses of Tartarus, that blade evidently played no small role in their success. It must have been more put. Oh, alright, well, I tried. I did try to read about the Stygian blade. You can't fault me for that one. I mean, like anime in general, all the bigger animes, I just feel like they just follow this recipe that Dragon Ball Z set in place, and it starts to get so annoying
This
that
can unlock a weapon.
when you're about to die, you just get a bigger, better form. And I'm not big into stuff being super predictable. Like, I watched Naruto, cool. I watched,
You through.
half of Shippuden, and I just got to the point where I was like, alright, well, I don't care that much about it. I watched
God's
Bleach
great
up
strength.
until Aizen, I believe is his name. And, when Ichigo fought, his name starts with a U, and you know who I'm talking about, the dude who pals with Grimjaw.
Dust.
And I just stopped caring, man. He started gaining more forms, and I was like, man, put some respect on Chad, you know, and the other whatever their names are. And I just stopped watching.
A bottle of nectar.
And not like the only major
this
anime
too.
that I even try to pay any attention to is My Hero Academia, because I feel like this is exactly where I found out what it was called. It took Zagreus saying the name itself, and I was like, oh, it's Nectar. Well, it's embarrassing. Because at least it's not, like, it's, you know, that, like, the main character's not gonna die, right?
Cries of battle.
But at least they make you think for a second, hey man, this dude's getting messed up, and he doesn't win every fight. I felt like he got to a certain point where Goku was winning everything.
Of your uncle Lord Poseidon might have helped you to this
Ares
point,
with his
but
return.
here, my gift shall see you further
Not gifting
still.
him nothing. Pick something, bro.
This means war.
Pick something. What was it? I wouldn't have picked that personally, but I don't know what I was thinking. Probably got cocky. At least, you know, like, it's like arm breaks and shit. And you're like, damn, man, wonder what they're gonna do. And I just figured they, you know, power his arms up even more. They're like, nah, we're gonna go with his legs. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I lost interest in Attack on Titan. I tried watching, what is it? Sword Art Online. And once they started using guns, I think I just started getting ADD, and I was like, man, I don't really care that much. Dude, I was at work, guys, and one of my coworkers for like 7 hours straight was watching something called, I think it's like Log Horizon. And I'm gonna tell you now, I hope nobody likes that show, because I think that show is garbage with a hard G. The only character we're talking about is the dude who's obviously voiced by a black dude, and he has a cat head. He's the only guy that sounds smooth. Mind you, he was watching it in dub, which is fine, but in dub, that show sounds like garbage. It kind of looks like doo-doo. And I was all around not having a good time while I had to watch it. Is there a difference in the championship? I'm just not paying attention. I'm just mumbling and rambling on, because it's got to be better than what was going on the first time. What does that cog mean again? I was trying to figure out what it meant, and I was like, ooh, which one? Figured I'd go with the one that I don't remember what it means.
Let's go, lads.
This is the true comeback story, right? Revenge story, not comeback story. Twin Skellies killed me the first time because I was trying to be cocky. Now they're not killing me again. I don't remember if I killed them, but they're not killing me again. If I end up seeming off sync, I'd definitely hit the arrow button and I'd jump forward like a second and a half or something like that, maybe a minute.
Had enough?
For you, my cousin Zagreus, I wish to offer the most potent of the blessings I am able to bestow. Make wise your use of this, and rise toward us.
Interesting.
So they're gone, and I'm back to talking to Athena, and Deflect's nice. I don't use it very well. Bro, this is showing me how slow I am to pick stuff, and I know I'm probably talking while I'm doing it, but pretty sure I can just pick stuff.
Nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead.
Oh, this is trouble.
Here's another survival one. I mean, the layout is cracked. Like, this layout sucks.
Who's next?
I mean, thankfully it's a bunch of nobodies, even though I'm still getting beat on, bro. Who's the witches? I do not know what I'm doing with these damn witches. Wasteful. Wasteful of the Death-Defied, man.
That's quite enough.
Finally. A key to a weapon.
I think all I got left to unlock is the shield. And then it's what, two weapons that I haven't seen yet. I think I get far enough. I mean, we already discussed one. The railgun's one of them. I don't know what the other one is. Look at me moving like I know what I'm doing. Feeling good about myself. Like, well, you can't touch me. I'm starting to heal up now. Oh. I'm getting darkness. I was reading it. You guys can read it. It's just 'cause I started talking before, so I mean, there ain't no way. The world itself is alive in a way, is it not? Even the realms of the dead. All of us here can't read that in time. What am I doing? There's no way. I definitely didn't read Palm of Power or Daedalus Hammer.
Good.
And now the next episode that you see after this, episode 3 of Hades, will be
Let's see what's in
dude,
here.
it'll be like 3 weeks out since I've touched Hades. But the thing is with how the game is, like I don't want to do a practice run. I mean, I guess I could do a practice run and then just throw it when I get to a boss. That way we're not really missing anything. I'm just kind of getting little small stuff. Yeah, just buy that one too. Just buy it. Yup. Nope. Nope. He did. Oh, because of backstabs.
Witches.
Dude, these witches got me messed up. I don't know what it is. I think it just starts to turn into bullet hell, and my brain just turns off. If I can't get it easy deflected, I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to respond to it.
You're gone.
I'm determined to not talk about politics, but at the same time, that's all we've been talking about at my job for like 2 days straight. And I'm so tempted to say something. Just because it's like the forefront of everything that is America right now. But at the same time, it's not my place to talk about it. First of all, I'm an idiot.
That's better.
And second of all, I really don't. It's not that I don't care, but it's not my place to tell you who to vote for, what to vote, whose vote is more important. It's cool, by the way, that I can. Thank you, buddy.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
The Stygian boatman is a lot of things, although I'm afraid he isn't much for conversation. I've tried, though, perhaps not persuasively enough. So Charon probably just needs to have multiple things bought for him. I think I'd look to see if I can gift him, maybe. Maybe I don't. It's cool that I can buy, like, the god powers. If I hadn't thrown away my gold buying useless stuff that wasn't as, strong.
Poor me.
I tried. I'm mad. PO'd, bro. Do I gift this man? I don't. I might have to gift him next time, though. I do want to find out if I talk to him. Maybe I can, this shop will be cheaper.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Whip him. Doing nothing. Now I assume, and I don't remember, that she had multiple forms. But she probably doesn't. I mean, she's first boss, right? I know some games do. I don't even know what to expect from Hades anymore, man. It's fun to play. Obviously, there's a final boss, but I have no idea what's in between. I know at some point, I know of like 2 people that I run into to fight, which would be after Meg. Well, I guess 3, because I mean the final boss, I'm assuming, would be Hades. But outside of that, I don't really know what to expect in a good way, not a bad way. I'm not complaining about it at all. My health is so low. Like what? I don't even know why I'm going after witches, man. Can you just hurry up? Yep.
Give up already, Jim.
Nothing to do. Alright, fellers.
Okay, she got me.
This is episode 2 of Hades. We still have not defeated that sack of shit. But do me a favor. Leave a like. Subscribe if it's somewhat enjoyable content, and I will see you next time. We will finish the job. She's going out. It's Operable Skin signing off. Peace.